Alicia and this is Healthy Humane Living, and today we're going to be working on a bit of an experiment. I'm going to be making an egg substitute with a recipe from Vegan Richa, and it uses mung beans, just apparently like those used in the Just Egg product. And the recipe looks pretty easy, and it's very inexpensive to make, especially compared to the high cost of eggs today. So let's get started. So the first thing that this calls for is 1 cup of the mung beans, which have been soaked overnight and drained. So I'm going to put those into the blender. These have really expanded in the water. So the next thing that we're going to do is I've already pre-mixed the spices, and it's a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, onion powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, and an 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper. Now the key ingredient to make this taste eggy is this stuff called black salt, or is also called, I never get it right, nalakamak. And I ordered this from Amazon, and I ordered the beans from Amazon too. That was the easiest way to do it, and Vegan Richa has a link to it in the recipe. This calls for 3/4 teaspoon of the black salt, so I'm just using the 1/4 teaspoon 3 times to do that and make sure that it works. And this is supposed to add the eggy flavor to it. And then last but not least, a cup of plant-based milk and 1 teaspoon of oil. And I'm usually a no oil person, but the recipe calls for it, and so I'm not going to be messing with that today. Okay, let's see how this works. Here we go. I blended it for 1 minute, and the recipe says to let it rest for another minute and then blend it for 1 more minute. The noisy part is over, so we've got this really lovely, fluffy looking batter here. And the next step is to take 3/4 cup. I don't have a 3/4 cup, so I've got a 1 cup, and I'm gonna fill it 3/4 of the way up, and then place it into a preheated non-stick pan. Okay, here is the final product. It looks a little bit like a pancake, looks a little bit like an omelet. Let's see what it tastes like. It's a little dense. The texture, and I'm not the best cook at all, the texture is kind of like a pancake, but the taste is very, very eggy. So I would really recommend trying this. It's super easy to make and really inexpensive. I will tell you the total cost when I go and calculate it at the end of the video. But I hope you give it a try. One more thing, I decided to try it as French toast because I really do miss French toast being vegan, and I haven't found a recipe that I like. So let's see if this one will work out. And I lost my other fork, so let's give it a try. This is really good. This tastes like the French toast that I grew up on. Light, fluffy, slightly salty, a little bit sweet. Okay, just for this, the recipe's a keeper for me. So give it a try. If you like eggs, try the omelet. If you like French toast, definitely try this because it's a keeper. Again, I'm Alicia, and this is Healthy Humane Living.